This is One on One. Hi, Steve Adubato here. We're in Camden, New Jersey. We are thrilled to be speaking to the Chancellor at Rutgers-Camden, Phoebe Haddon. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Let's talk about what people see behind us. They're going to see a wide shot behind us. There is, in fact, the Joint Sciences Health Center behind us. Now, what does Rutgers-Camden, together with the folks at Rowan University, have to do with that?
Well, it's the Rutgers-Rowan Joint Science Building. And what that means is that we're collaborating on mostly health sciences-related activities. It's been my view that we ought to collaborate. We're competitors in many respects, but we also ought to collaborate. Because we're part of this community, and we are both proponents of higher educational opportunities for all of our citizens.
Chancellor, talk about some of the research that will go on in that particular building and why it matters so much, A, to the people of Camden, the people of the state, and to the nation.
From the perspective of Rutgers-Camden, we have world-class Rutgers scientists that are engaged in computational biology, chemistry, biology, and all the health science-related activities that are going on in this city are dependent on the production of our research, but also the students that come from Rutgers University, Camden.
Is it actually changing? Again, we're doing a series on the future of healthcare in the state nation. Also, we're doing a series on innovation. You bring them together. Is this the new face of what healthcare and medical research is going to look like? I
think it has to be. Research is very expensive, and we know that we are highly competitive internationally. But for us to continue to do that, we have to have our own centers of excellence.
It's interesting. We were talking to Dr. Ali Hushman, the president at Rowan University, and he was saying no university, no matter how good they think they are, cannot do it alone.
No, that's true. And that's why I started out with the proposition that in the future we will be collaborating. That's the only way we can do it. And I've had some experience in other universities where that has happened and been very successful.
We'll talk about that a little bit because we're fascinated by the fact that there are so many universities, colleges, institutions of higher learning in this state, in this region. There's a lot of competition. How do you get past some of the competitive issues, the turf issues, dare I call it the politics, and say, you know what? We need each other to do great things. How do you do that?
Well, I think it takes good leadership, and it takes some vision about the future that enables people to see beyond their own perspectives.
It takes a lot of humility, too, to acknowledge that you can't do it alone. The other thing I'm curious about is the people of Camden. I mean, I'm a proud son of Rutgers, up north a little bit.
Yeah.
But Rutgers is Rutgers.
Yeah.
And Rutgers is tied to this community as Rowan is. Talk about the connection between Rutgers-Camden and the community of Camden, particularly with students.
Rutgers University Camden is connected essentially to the city. We have a commitment to civic engagement. That's a long-standing commitment. It didn't used to be called civic engagement. For many institutions, it is anchor institution.
And what does it mean? You're an anchor institution. What does that mean?
That means we are fundamentally a part of Rutgers University, but also part of Camden, New Jersey. It means essentially that we view our place as fundamental to the development of the city, and the city's space is the place where we work and learn.
Chancellor, what do you think most citizens of Camden want and need from the institutions of higher learning like Rutgers, like Rowan, like Camden Community College, others? What do you think they need?
I think that it is the case for all citizens of any city, that they want a higher educational opportunity. They want a sound educational opportunity that's K through 12 or pre-K through 12
for their own children.
For their children.
But tie it to higher ed. I mean, for some, do you think it's challenging to even think of the prospects of higher ed in a city that has been challenged for so many years with so many problems? How do you create that optimism that higher ed is a real legitimate option?
Well, one of the ways that we've done it is through pre-K through 12 opportunities that we offer them as part of our civic engagement in our summer programs, as well as the year-round programs that involve pre-K through 12 and
So a
also
university involved in pre-K
all the
through 12.
way through.
Say someone says,
through.
well, that's not really your job. Your job is to deal with after high school. You say?
No, we are an anchor institution, and that means we are a part of the city and have to make an investment into the future by way of the support that we offer to the students who are in school.
Chancellor, before I let you go, how optimistic are you about the future of the city of Camden, and why?
Well, I have to be optimistic because I am its biggest proponent. I think that it really is the case that Camden is rising. I see it every day as I walk through the streets.
What do you see and feel?
It,
Talk about that a little bit.
I see development going on. And
A lot of new construction I saw coming in.
It's lots of construction. It's a lot of traffic. It signifies
Some
that
jobs.
we really are on the move, and that, yes, that there are jobs, but also we will have a role in creating other jobs because the workforce is going to come out of South Jersey. We're a very proud member of Camden, but also of South Jersey, and we know that we have a stake in it, in the workforce development as well as our higher education aspirations.
Chancellor, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 30 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by New Jersey Sharing Network, the Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, the Russell Berry Foundation, Rowan University, TD Bank, Fedway Associates, and by United Airlines. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.